anticipated welterweight fight. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Joaquin Buckley. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Colby Chaos Covington.
You ready to fight? You ready? Do it.
All right, early round action here, and I have said for a long time, Colby Covington is the last man on the roster I would want to be locked in an octagon with. Just a suffocating approach to every aspect of the game. Volume striker, volume takedowns. Really a case of pick your poison when you're fighting the former interim champ, Colby Covington. Nice jab there by Covington. He's a guy who will allow you to pace and pressure, whether he's wrestling or striking.
Yeah, I mean,
He's rocked.
that was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad.
Both fighters throwing heat now.
Oh, nice level change.
Outstanding work with the ground and pound here by Covington. All right, full guard here, DC. What does he need to do to improve position?
Well, he's got to start to build his posture, get some damage off, move the half guard, which in turn leads to more opportunities for advancement. But if you're on the bottom, you've got to anticipate those movements the moment he tries to move to the next position. You build a shield, get back to your feet, or dig an underhook to try to get a reversal or a sweep.
All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard. Nice transition.
Just over 3 minutes to go, round 1. Working out of the half guard here. Pretty accurate there from bottom position. Oh, these are some serious power punches from the top by Covington.
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Covington's right back to the full mount here.
What he has to do here is just try to stay relaxed. Big explosive actions, panicky actions are what gets you submitted a lot of times.
Oh, submission attempt here.
He's fighting, he wants his badly.
Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in. Wow, he's out. The fight's gonna continue.
Oh my goodness, I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
2 minutes to go in round 1. Covington ground and pound from half guard now.
Nice strike lands from the bottom.
Standing over his opponent here and making these strikes count. Beautiful sequence there by Covington.
Look at that. Recognize he's about to lose position.
And very effective with the ground and pound.
Oh.
Posture's up now. That's a vicious head strike. How'd he take it?
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Oh, he's going for a choke here. This could be tough. Ooh, this could be it. That thing is tight.
That arm triangle is deep.
Oh, somehow, some
guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
All right, so some high-level stuff there on the ground, but as they make their way back to the feet, a huge response from the crowd, no surprise there.
I loved it. I loved all the grappling that was on display there, but fight fans want to see striking, and that's exactly what they're going to get as he finally makes his way back to his feet.
Takedown defense is there. Always be closing, busy in the clinch. Oh, how about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble champ.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Oh, clean hook there. What an end to round one. All right, there's the horn, and what a round it was for him, DC. And, all right, so there's the horn signifying the end.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Here we are, early round two. Well, he keeps going back. Oh, man, DC, he would appear to be in real trouble. Huge left hand. Takedown defense holds up. Oh, big elbow.
Oh, he better start moving. He can't take too many of those uppercuts.
So there's that takedown defense on full display yet again. It's held up.
He does a fantastic job of squaring up his hips, getting his legs back, and understanding not to allow his opponent to get going on his takedown.
Accuracy on that punch right there. His opponent's compromised.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot.
Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Covington. Man, that is loud. Another strike lands for the kickboxer. He really found that flow state pretty early in this fight, and he hasn't looked back.
He found it really early. And when this guy gets into his groove, he is hell on wheels. And right now he is showing why he is such a high-level, high-regarded kickboxer. He is outclassing this guy.
Fight.
Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You got to go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off and take your time. He's ripe for the picking. Go and pick the fruit.
Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they wanted to get done, and it's showing. This is a very evenly matched fight.
3 minutes to go. Covington gets the double leg takedown. Beautiful job by Covington to get inside and ultimately to get the takedown.
I mean, even when he's striking, he's always thinking about the takedown. I know I've referred to the Lawler fight on a number of occasions, but even in that fight, when he threw 400 strikes, he attempted 20 takedowns.
Right.
I mean, this is a guy.
Huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes. Great block.
Oh, and he continues to stuff these takedown attempts. Takedown defense holds up. All right, now a little separation between the two fighters. Oh, body kick. Oh, he is hurting for certain. Under 2 minutes to go. Throwing that jab yet again out of range. Well, missed on that one.
Another big takedown.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Covington's in half guard now.
Look at him, he's setting up a choke now. Look at that, he's setting it up.
Oh, that arm triangle's wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in very deep. Oh, man, that was slick.
he has expended a lot of energy going for these submissions tonight. I'm not sure his opponent is actually submittable.
No, it doesn't seem like it, because every time he goes for a submission, he gets close, or at least he expects to get close. But his opponent is so on his game that he's not giving him much to work with. This has been a beautiful display of grappling offensively, but also defensively. He's got to be careful here.
Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent.
There it is. Now he's on the mountain.
Covington's in half guard. Final seconds here. Making all these shots count. 10 minutes in the books. Archer, that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. All right, so a big knockdown for him.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got hurt bad.
Pretty good work with the strike there from bottom position. Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options, because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestler stand-up. Get to your knees, post your hands, don't allow him to get his hooks in, right? Really be aware of the hooks. But get to your hands, stand up, fight the hands, break away and escape. But it's so much more free-flowing than a half guard in the side control, because all you need to do is just get the opponent's body up, because his legs are just free to move. His legs are not controlling anything. His legs are just free, so you have more freedom to use yours.
Really smart approach by the offensive fighter, badgering that cut. More blood by the minute.
If head movement wasn't important early, it's very important now, because that cut has gotten a lot worse.
Oh, man, another strike gets through. You can only describe his condition as critical now. The ground strikes continue to pile up. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up.
Back mount now. Under the neck. Oh, and now he flattens him out, DC. A couple hooks in. This could be trouble.
Look at all that hip pressure he has into his opponent's back. Now he'll start to rain down brutal grounding power.
And you better intelligently defend here. This could be the beginning of the end.
Massive shot from the top.
Nice job to reverse position there on the ground, and now we'll see what he can do with the dominant position.
Wow, he actually reversed the position, but he didn't stop there. He took a strong top position himself.
You stand you up. You need to work.
Oh, big pop from the crowd as they get back to their feet after a pretty scintillating grappling battle there on the ground.
Well, it's an educated crowd, John. They appreciated all the grappling exchanges and how skilled both of these men are.
Covington's cut on his cheek is nasty. Thank God these guys are tough, because that thing will not stop bleeding at this point in time. All right, well, I don't have to be a judge to tell you he is losing this fight late in the game now. Time is... All right, good back and forth action, but they pause things here, DC. They're going to call in the ringside physician and take a look at what is a nasty cut.
Well, he's got to check on it, because you don't know if the fighter's going to be able to continue. Fighters always want to fight, but it's up to the ringside physician to tell them if they're capable of it.
Well, the doctor doesn't care about your feelings here. That's the end of the fight. And again, when you talk about fighting in the future, you gotta have an athlete's health in mind. I know you hate to see it.
You know, you had an idea, right? The cut's in a bad spot. You knew there was a possibility. Unfortunate that it ends this way.
All right, with that, the official decision is in. We go to the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight, declaring the winner by TKO, Joaquin.